Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, depending on what part of the country you're located at. This is Jasir Jamal from Texas 1031 Exchanges, located down south of the country, of course. So before I start this video, just know that every single piece of content that I produce in the videos I have already posted and the ones that I intend on posting in the future, including this one, none of the content in there is meant for any legal advice whatsoever or any investment advice either. It is meant specifically for educational and informational purposes only. Before you make any decisions with regards to 1031 exchanges, please do your own due diligence and please consult with your CPA, your tax attorney, or your estate attorney before making any decisions. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. So you might have a question about what you call it, your primary residence. As I've stated before, your primary residence, unfortunately, you cannot do a 1031 exchange with it, and that's just the way it is. But now the question might come up, what if you used to live in this house before and then you moved out and now you live in another house? So that house you used to live in, now you're using it as an investment property. Can you do a 1031 exchange with that? Well, let's go ahead and talk about it and let me answer it for you. So here we go. Let me draw it out for you guys. All right, here's your home that you used to live in. This was your primary residence for a very long time, and then you decided to just move out of there, but I mean, you still own it. You decided to move out of there, and you decided to move into this house. So this one is your new primary residence. This one's the old primary residence, and we're just going to say OPR for short. So now you've been using this as an investment property for however long, and now you want to know, can you do a 1031 exchange on this property even though you used to live in there? Well, the answer, take a guess what it is. Yes. The answer is, if you've been reporting this property as an investment property on Schedule E of your taxes for the past at least 2 years, you should be able to do a 1031 exchange in it because it used to be your primary residence. Yes, we understand that. But now the IRS, as long as you've been reporting it on Schedule E of your taxes for the past at least 2 years, now the IRS acknowledges it as an investment property. So therefore, yes, you can do a 1031 exchange on it. But like I said, the magic period, I mean, that's not what the IRS requires, but experts recommend you should hold it for at least 2 years and be sure to put some tenants in there and be sure to be sure to save your rent rolls in order to show the IRS if they ever ask that, yes, this property was being rented out and you generated so and so much amount every month and this is how much your tenants were paying you every month. Okay? Used to be your primary residence. You can, as long as you've been reporting it on Schedule E for the past 2 years at the very least, and as long as you have tenants in there who you've been renting the property out to, you should be good to go. You should be able to do a 1031 exchange on it. So that's it for me today, folks. I just thought that that was a pretty nice question that may come up every so often because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure you used to live in a house, you decided to buy a bigger one, and you know, things change and now you started using it for investment purposes and then you want to know if you can do a 1031. Well, you just got the answer right there. So if you have any more questions with regards to this, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, I will see y'all in the next video.